Well, welcome back to more Skies of Arcadia. In our previous episode, we defeated Lapin, which gave us the Berserker Mail, which is really, really good. Increases your attack, hit, defense, and magic defense by a very large margin. It's kind of a toss-up for me whether I want to give this to Vice or to Enrique. I think overall it ends up being better on Vice, but for right now, at the very least, I am going to give this to Enrique. It'll decrease his dodge by a slight margin, but it'll give him some much needed defense and magic defense. It'll also boost his attack by quite a bit, which will be very helpful. Now that being said, while I'm thinking of it, do I want to go ahead and just give Fina the white map, which it doesn't actually look like I can. Interesting, maybe only Vice can equip the maps. But regardless, I guess that answers that question for me. Well, today, I kind of just want to sail about and find some new friends. So, for me, recording this is probably going to be a very long episode, but for you guys, I don't know how long it'll really be. I kind of plan to just kind of skip ahead and collect people, because there's no real need to show off a whole lot here. But first things first, I want to actually sail back to Pirate Isle, so I will just meet you guys there, unless something cool happens along the way. Alright, here we are back at Pirate Isle. And we actually dock up here this time instead of in the tiny arbor. Now, there's no more chams or anything to collect here. We are just here to find some friends. And there is, I believe, only one friend that we can get while we're here. That's a nice ship, Vice. Where'd you get that? Better let me ride in it someday. Here we go. Yeah, this one's not very obvious, but we really wish we could go with you and help out, but we're still too young. That's what our parents say anyway. So instead, we want you to take Pal with you. He'll help you out instead. He's always been there for us. Whenever we needed someone to cheer us up, he was there. Just thinking maybe if Pal went with you, he could cheer you up whenever you need it. Well then, Pal, looks like you're the newest member of my crew. Vice is gonna take you with him. You're gonna sail on that big ship with his crew. Pow pow! Yep, he joined my crew as a jester of sorts. Yeah, that is our only friendo that we can get while we're here. But, you know, it's a fun one. I don't know if Mom and Dad have anything new to say. Hey, Mom. Oh, you're home. Wanna rest? Sure. I'll take a free heal. I don't know if I've ever really just come back and talked to my parents. I've always just kind of stopped in and grabbed Pal. Cool. Make sure to bundle up if it gets cold. Will do, Mom. Now I kind of want to stop in on the inside and see if my dad is still here and talk to him. Just as a thing to do. Now, I'm pretty sure we can't sail through Stone Reef, so it's not... I don't think we're going to be able to get back to Maramba pretty easily at all. So we're actually kind of limited in the path that we can take. I do want to pretty much go to all the cities that I've been to before. But... okay. Oh, this guy will tell me about my swashbuckler ranking. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Got it. Alright, so that's really all there is here. You can get a free heal if you talk to your mom in your house, but otherwise, we're pretty much just here for Pal. I don't think the item shops even have anything new. So, we will just continue on. Now, can I open up a map? No, I can't, because I'm not on my ship. Okay. Well, let's go back to my ship real quick, because I kind of want to look at the map. There's not a whole lot of places that we can go. Or at least there's not really much choice in direction of where we can go at the moment. Which I can emphasize a little bit better when I can actually bring up the world map. Also, fun note, don't know if you caught it, but as soon as we got the Delphinus, the world map expanded. Because before it was much more shrunk down. But now, as you can kind of see, it's expanded out quite a bit more. It used to be like that dark rift on the right there was the very far right edge of the map. Likewise, the sky rift blocking off the southern portion of South Ocean down here was the furthest south part of the map. And like this was still the furthest right, but you know. But yeah, this kind of box here used to be the full extent of the map, so it's added quite a bit. But as we can see, there's not really a large distance we can go. We can come back over here. We can't go through the air rifts, and we can't go through the stone rifts yet, so we kind of just have to come back up around through here. So I guess that's what we'll do. So I will see you guys back over there. Oh, sweet, we got another moonberry. Okay, cool. This works, because we're kind of back where I wanted to come back anyway. Well, first let's use that moonberry. So I could finally get her fourth move, but I think what I really want to do is get his second move. Creates a defensive barrier for 1 turn, which halves all physical damage. This also applies to enemy super moves. The only thing it doesn't apply to is, like, actual magic. It will not protect you against actual magic, but all super moves and regular attacks, critical attacks, all that stuff, this will just have the damage. Extremely useful. Definitely gonna want that. After this, I will probably focus down the rest of Aika's moves before going back to doing anything with Enrique. But anyway, so we're back here. Every time we've tried to go through here, the fleet, the Nazarian fleet, has stopped us, but that doesn't exist anymore, so we can just sail straight through and come back to Nazrid, or what's left of it anyway. Weirdly enough, now that Nazrid has been destroyed, there's actually a lot more that we can do here. Which is why I didn't really spend a whole lot of time exploring it before, because there wasn't a whole lot we could really do with it. But now that it is destroyed, we can actually do a lot more. Which is just kind of odd. But that's okay. So if we head around over here, and if you didn't get that moonfish before, you can still go and get it from this dock right here. So it wasn't necessary to get it when I did, but I didn't see any reason not to. But if we climb up here, we can talk to a new friendo. Sup, buddy? Ah, crap, damn it all, they call me the best gunner around. I was Kazim, the crack shot. I let down my guard. Before I could do anything to stop them, the enemy turned the whole city to dust. Really chaps my hide. I think I'll fly right over to Valua and give him a blast in the chops. Calm down. If you do anything like that, you're gonna get blasted right back. Too reckless. So says the man who was reckless enough to escape from there twice. Wait, you're not. Could you be the pirate Vice who abducted the prince and blasted your way out of the Grand Fortress? That is technically true, yes. In that case, let me join your crew. I will never be satisfied until I've delivered a blow from my cannon to Valua. I must join forces with you and become your ship's gunner. Good, it is decided. Well, I guess you've already decided, so come on board. We now have a gunner. Cool. And along with him, he will also bring his 2 friends that were down here as well. Because a single gunner for every cannon doesn't really work super hot. He's more of like the head gunner. And then like his mini crew works most of our guns. But regardless. So we've got Kazim now. And if we head back over here, we can see the rest of the city. And now that the city is blown up, there will actually be a Cham over here. Yeah, don't want to do that. Want to find Cham. I don't want to talk to the water, Vice. I don't want to talk to the water, Vice. I just want to grab this Cham wherever there it is. Cool. Alright. And since all the barrels got blown up, it'll open up access to this treasure chest, which gets me another moonberry. Awesome. We can still go to the inn, which I guess we'll check and make sure the lady here is still okay, because she was really nice to us. You still alive? It's a terrible mess, but the inn survived. I'm good. Okay. And the shops are still okay as well. Now, I don't remember if they're going to have anything particularly new, but they're here. Sup? Can't believe you came to visit my store. Do you have anything new? No. And Enrique also cannot equip the immunity ring, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's alright. The main thing I would want that for anyway would be protection against stone in an upcoming dungeon, but I already have 4 of the items that will protect you against stone, so I'm good. Alright. Mystery Merchant? No Mystery Merchant. Do you have actually anything new to say? That neck crack, though. Alright, the Sultan and all the soldiers were taken away to Valua. Under the red moon, the kingdom of Nazir was a place of glory and splendor. Astonishing to see how fragile it all was. I mean, we warned them. We told them what was going to happen, and they didn't want to listen, so... And by they, I mean your king. I'll pick up a couple more healing salves. They have actually proven to be pretty useful. Mostly, I just wanted the sacred crystals, though, because those are very useful. Okay. I think that's about it for here. I do think I have to wrap back around to get back down. There is one more person we can recruit to the crew here, and I do also want to check out the ship parts store and see, now that we have a ship, we can actually buy things here, and I think this is the first place that will actually have stuff for the Delphinus. Alright, let's see what we got. RAL ship parts. So yeah, we got the advanced cannon, which is much stronger than our prototype cannon, but it also costs more. Got a 10-inch coil cannon, which is a pretty darn strong sub-cannon. Got a Pyrrhin figure, which is better than the Pyrrhin figure. Okay. So let's go ahead and get that. Got a compound deck, which is better than the steel deck. Apparently it's made of different steels. This one's got the Guardian of Pyrrhin. We can also buy an enhanced kitchen, which is necessary for a title that we can get. We can also get apple wax, improves defense and attack. Okay, so this is just using a... this is the item version of red buffs. That's actually pretty good to have. Gear grease increases spirit. Cool. Deluxe kit. Probably good to have as well. Alright. Let's buy an advanced cannon. We're going to get a 10-inch coil as well. And we will get a torpedo. Yeah. This is kind of the setup I like to have. I like to have one heavy-hitting cannon, or one heavy-hitting main cannon, one main cannon that doesn't cost quite as much to use, but probably isn't going to hit as hard, a sub-cannon, and a torpedo. That's kind of the setup I like to use. Vice the Valiant, of course I've heard of you. Wait, is that the legendary Dackett's coin? How did you find it? I'll pay you 20,000 gold for it. Yeah, that's the only thing you can do with Dackett's coin. There's no other use for it in the entire game. There's no point in keeping it. It's just here to get money so that he can then show it to the world. You're basically donating it to a museum at this point. Yeah, and we've already got all of the discoveries, so nothing really to sell. The XNS demons are still wanted, but there's nothing really else to do here. Cool. Alright, and with that, there is only really one thing left to do in Nazir, at least that I'm aware of. Yeah, we can't go back up there anymore, which is kind of why that is why I was checking that area out earlier. Because once you miss out on it, you miss out on it forever. My shop is gone, it's too much to bear. My shop is nothing more than a heap of rubble, and my clerk ran off with all the money. I'm completely ruined. I almost feel sorry for her. Maybe we should take a stick with you on our ship. How big is it? How much cargo can it hold? How much money do you make transporting goods? You may not look like much, but you seem to be doing well for yourself. I've decided I'll go with you on your ship. Sounds like I can make some money. Hang on. First of all, we don't carry cargo. I'm an excellent trader. I can help you find treasures that you'd normally be almost impossible to find. I seem to recall someone saying that they couldn't loan us even 1 gold without collateral because they weren't running a charity. I understand. I apologize for sending you away so cold-heartedly before. I will make you so much money that anything I would have loaned will seem like moon dust. Okay, I'm only recruiting you because you have a cute cat on your hat. That's it. I'm helping the cat, not you. But we have Osmond. Now, Osmond is interesting. If we take a look at our crew here. So, let's see. The Merchant class. The Merchant class is interesting. They will... the different merchants that you can have will change some of the items that you can find. And there are some items that can only be found by having a particular merchant equipped. This will increase my chances of finding expensive items, at least that's what it says. There are some items that you can only find with Osmond in your crew. There are other items that you can only find with the other person in your crew. But at this point, we don't have any overlapping crew members, so we'll just go ahead and take Osmond. Now, I think that's really all we can currently explore. So let's head back to our ship. I docked on that side. Let's head back to the ship and head back to Crescent Island.